Hello and welcome to this video, and currently just waiting outside the meet car park for Pete to check our car. Eloise is here and we are at Stansted Airport. We are flying off to Copenhagen today. So we've just driven down from my parents' car. Our flight should be at 9:40. Don't know yet if we are delayed or anything like that. It's currently like 7. We were told to get here 3 hours early, so we're not quite that. Because they're short-staffed or something in security. So doing that. It's kind of cold and it's looking very wet, so I don't know what we're gonna do, but cool. Pete's back, so let's head on into the terminal. We made it. It's tearing it down with rain, which is, pardon the pun, put a dampener on things. We had a good flight. Eloise did very well, and Pete slept and left me to it.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
For about 20 minutes. Well,
No.
Steps as well.
No, because it took her a good 25 minutes to go to sleep, and you were asleep, so you can't say you weren't because your head was bobbing all over the place.
Yeah, last night,
So yeah, she did alright. She was a little bit whiny to begin with, but it was because we were due a nap, and she hasn't really napped on someone like that for a very long time. Have you, my baby girl? But you had what, like a 25-minute nap? Yeah, it wasn't quite a long enough nap.
You were good for the rest there.
I did sit next to a man and was like, oh, I'm sorry, you've got the short straw. And he was like, it's fine, I've got noise cancelling headphones. But she was pretty well behaved. But then, getting through the airport and stuff, long queue for the passport control. And it's all new things for us to realise, like having to completely empty the pram and knowing which carousel you go to pick up the pram, because it's not the normal carousel, it's the weird shaped baggage carousel and all of that stuff. Eloise isn't too happy because she's not really slept today. My hair's like this because we did just have a nap, but she's at most had like half an hour of a nap today, so she's not in her best mood. We originally thought about going out and having an explore, but as I said, it's absolutely peeing it down, and I wasn't very well last night, so we didn't get a lot of sleep. Eloise hasn't had a lot of sleep today, so she's not a very happy bean. So I think we're just going to head to a supermarket. We need to anyway, to get some food for her to cook up here. I think we'll just get something for us as well. So we'll head off there now. I'll take my phone because you never know, there might be some fun things in foreign supermarkets, like the time when we went to Paris and we saw a bucket of pig's noses. So yeah, that's our plan. You two got anything you want to add?
Oh, sounds good. Get some food.
Are we putting her in the sling?
I think we're slinging it to the pram.
Inward sling, so that she can have her rain hat on.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Shall we go and get some fresh air, Eloise? Yeah. So, that little wasn't very exciting. So we got stuff. We now have some soggy pastries for the morning, for breakfast. We're meeting somebody that Pete knows at like 12 for dinner, lunch dinner. So, small-ish breakfast. We got an aubergine, a pepper, and somewhere there's an avocado for this one. snacks, some cookies, and some crisps. And then just for dinner tonight, we've got 2 Dr. Oetker pizzas. So we've got some sort of pancetta and a pesto mozzarella thingamabobs. So nothing too exciting, and there was nothing too exciting in the shop, which is a shame. But we're now going to chill, eat pizza, all of that, so I'm going to sign off for today. Good morning. Welcome to our first full day in Copenhagen. It is, what, 9:30? 27 past 9. We wanted to get on a boat at 10. I don't think we're going to manage that. But we can at least book a boat for later in the day. By boat, I mean we're trying to go on a canal tour. But we need to get to the station, get to the port thing, and I think you have to be there 15 minutes before the boat. So, there we go. We haven't had the smoothest of mornings, it has to be said. Eloise, she did alright overnight, that's not the problem. She's just not in a particularly happy mood. I don't know whether it's the teeth, the strange thing. I don't know, something's going on. We then tried to feed her the avocado, but that isn't ripe and was rock hard.
Disgusting, I tried it, it was like rock hard.
It's rock hard, it's not ripe at all. So she's had a very nutritious breakfast of a couple of like tomato puffs and half a rice cake, like apple rice cake thing, and a bottle of milk. But yeah, she's not been very happy through most of it. I originally wanted to wear a skirt, which I showed you in the packing video, I think, but I put on the shoes, the new shoes, and was like, that's a hard no, they already hurt. So I'm just in jeans and what I was going to wear with the skirt, so not my best look, but it's fine. We're going to some fancy restaurant, that's why I wanted to wear a skirt. Although it might not be fancy for Danish people, but it looked fancy on the website. Eloise is in a nice pretty dress, although currently has her legs up on the pram, so it's not particularly ladylike. Bit of a mish this morning, but we've made it out, so let's hope that the day improves slightly. So we got our tickets for the boat, but we didn't get on the 10 o'clock one because we got there at what, 2:45, 10:02? 10:02, big queue, and it left at 10 on the dot, but we're on the 10:45, so that should work. So we've now come into, what is this one? Christianborg
Palace.
So we're going to have a look at this for like 20 minutes and then head on the boat. But I need to put the sling on because and she's not allowed on the boat in the pram, so we're doing that now. Should we get these doors for reverse? See what it is.
This is Faye's heaven. It's like a red wedding.
Can you hear me? First and foremost, I'd like to apologize for the mess that this just was. I'll put it on people higher up, and hopefully we'll get a system that makes it a little bit more efficient in the future. Before we get started, I'm going to need everyone's full attention. Your safety is our highest priority. She's been decapitated twice. She's lost an arm, and she's vandalized many times, including having a bikini spray painted on her. But every time they clean her up, they put her back together. One time we had to make a new head. Then he's ready to say hello to all of us.
So we had our lunch with Pete's friends. We're now doing this like treasure hunt thing around the city. So we're just outside Tivoli at the moment. We can't get the first one right because that's how we go. So yeah, we did the Canal tour. We went on that. She slept through most of it, but it was really interesting. The architecture's fun. There's interesting bits and bobs to it. We also wandered into Christianborg Palace castle, which had some very interesting rooms, as you've seen. I like the library. So all in all, it's been good so far. Hopefully it doesn't start raining, but we'll see. Any luck with your?
No, we're lost. First point we're done for.
I think we just move on.
Sure.
Because maybe they're not out because they've got some sort of festival going on or whatever. Hans Christian Andersen, he's cool.
In a certain nook, like any nook, isn't it? Like.
That's where we're at. Weather's changed, so it's got very grey and windy, so we might be in for some rain. But here's Mr. Hans Christian Andersen. He's looking at Tivoli. People have been rubbing his knees. And the baby's in her perspex still.
Yeah, enjoy the camels. As soon as the camel comes on, eh? That's wicked. Eggs.
She's always on the milk.
Multitasking.
Wow, my hair looks funny. So yeah, we stopped at the bakery. It's the Sankt Pedar Bakery, something like that. My Danish is rubbish. I'd seen it online. Said to Pete if we're ever near it, shall we stop in because it's rated well, and pastries. And we conveniently needed to have a little pit stop to feed the baby, so it worked out well, despite the fact that we ate and the baby didn't really.
You want to put her on in the sling so she can get out about.
Rain out, feels good.
Yeah, maybe.
We can do if you want to, though.
I like so she's not like just in a ground.
So yeah, now we're back to the treasure hunt, which we've been doing better at than the Tivoli stop.
We've gone off the tourist way, and we've gone off the treasure hunt. And we've gone to Nyhaven. See the coloured houses. I imagine they're all tourist traps, yeah. I could be wrong.
They might be nice.
Yeah, one sleeping baby, which you can't see.
So yeah, I sort of just stopped filming at some point, and I'm not sure when that was. We went to Nyhaven. I think that might have been the last thing that was filmed. Just have a look at the pretty houses. We then headed to dinner. We had a particular dish that we wanted to eat, which is this like pork thing. It's a famous Danish thing that we saw online and wanted to try. We made our way to one place that was very obviously and clearly didn't want babies, so they were making it very hard for us. We then ended up in another place which would allow us in, but it didn't have that dish on it in the end, even though Google said it did. It was also very expensive and a bit average for the price that it was. So yeah, not ideal. And then the metro line that we had to come back here wasn't working, so we had to try and find a way back So all in all, it ended up being a bit later than we expected to be home, back in this Airbnb. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this part of our Copenhagen trip, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. There'll be at least one other video from this trip. Excuse my child. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.